Hello, everyone, and welcome to Chat with a Butterfly. This was supposed to be a live presentation, but the internet on my end seems to have some issues today. So we're going to record this and post the video so that y'all don't miss out on the good information. I don't have to wait for us to get the internet back to full speed. So welcome. My name is Ellen McDowell, and I'm pleased today to introduce you to Geetha Krishnan, who is a Growth with Gratitude. I'll give her a royal title, Queen. So she has been a part of, we met through Women's Prosperity Network. We're both members in different cities. So it's a great example of joining national organizations and using those organizations to meet people in other chapters. So I want to encourage everyone, to do that and not to just join and stick with your local people, but reach out to the ones who are in other chapters. So I'm going to, introduce Geetha and then let her tell you a little bit about herself and her background and how she serves others.
Thank you so much, Ellen. Truly grateful to you for the opportunity. And this platform is amazing. Just interacting, knowing each other, growing with each other, that itself is such an amazing opportunity in itself, isn't it? So one thing I wanted to share about Ellen is I met her online, right? We've not met.
Yes.
And it's been such a wonderful journey. I've learned so much from her. We've grown with each other. She's been my guest speaker on my Dynamic Growth with Gratitude, a free global conference call. That's one of my avenues which I interact with my community, my gratitude community. So as Ellen asked me to share a little more about myself, I have a background in corporate training. I've been training for the last 14 years. I've trained more than 20,000 people in Fortune 500 companies like Siemens, Bank of America, and so on and so forth, along with being visiting faculty with a number of management colleges, prominent ones, and also a speaker. Yeah.
And with Women's Prosperity, aren't you now a certified speaker? Did you go to a speakers conference?
Absolutely.
Wasn't it fantastic?
It's amazing. It really opens up so many avenues. And being an international speaker and coach, also with Women's Prosperity Network, I'm very grateful and a privilege to be one of their authors in the Journey to the Stage Volume 4. And it's been an amazing journey with each one of my community sisters, including Ellen, interacting and growing. Velma, to be precise, she's been a wonderful friend. She was a mutual connect with me and Ellen. So yes. That's how we've been growing, and it's been an amazing journey. So right now I serve my community as well as the corporate world with businesses, medium to small size businesses, as well as creating workshops, basically more also virtual online workshops. I also conduct the gratitude walk here in Georgia, as well as in corporate avenues, traveling to their places. The gratitude walk is on the move. It's completely interactive, one-on-one session with me, along with groups. We walk through the woods and trails and have enjoy with games and so much of learning. Along with that, I also do a virtual online work with that. So these are some of the services that I offer, along with one-on-one coaching programs for really self-empowered women and business owners. So when I talk about my target market, which Ellen was, we were chatting about that just a little while ago. It's mostly small businesses to medium-sized businesses having a team. So one thing I always talk when I speak with my clients, I talk about we generally have the mindset when we say small businesses, we have the mindset of a small business. It's not necessary that we need to have a mindset of being small just because we are a small business. So that the change in the mindset, gratitude mindset, really helps you understand and appreciate yourself so much more that you can scale yourself, you can grow, you can grow phenomenally from this point to that, just by changing, just by triggering that shift in our minds. And that's where I come to support you.
Yes, gratitude is such a healthy attitude that it can affect not only your personal life, and I think people forget to bring it into their business, except for maybe at Christmas time when they're thinking about what promotional gift they're going to get to send that 1 month a year, and we need to have it 12 months, right, Geetha?
Absolutely, absolutely. And continuously being in the flow of gratitude. That is what the reason why I started the Dynamic Growth with Gratitude. It's a global free call where people from all over the world join in to listen, and they also contribute their thoughts. It's more like a virtual coffee chat. Ellen has been participant. As a participant, she's been there. She's also been the guest speaker, and there's been so many amazing speakers.
Yes.
Just today we had Dan Fowler from Imagination IQ as a speaker, Nancy Matthews, and all the sisters have been my guest speakers, Dwayne Cummings, Birch, everyone. They've brought so much wealth of knowledge, and everybody. I remember one of my speakers, she shared that right on the call, she realized the whole business, her whole business was set on that one gratitude, and she actually realized it on the call while she was speaking. Yeah, so it's so amazing. I've had, isn't it so beautiful just to, when you actually sit down and make a note and think about it, you get to understand, and there's so many revelations people share. Recently, one of my listeners called me and said, Geetha, whenever I'm on your call, somehow something from somewhere comes to me. It's in the form of a business, and she makes it a point to be on the call whenever she can. And every time, it's a testimonial that I've received from her, that every time she's been on the call, she receives something from somewhere. It could be a free 2-hour coaching session with Bill Walsh, or it could be something that, it just happens.
I love that. What a wonderful testimonial.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And I missed this morning's call, but it looked so good. I'm signed up to get the replay. So that's going to be my afternoon. As soon as we get off that, I'm going to get on the replay, because it sounded like just a wonderful talk with Dan, right? About what you wanted to do. So thanks for sharing. And I do encourage people to go to Geetha's website and sign up to get her emails, to be reminded about the calls. She has a Facebook group. So Geetha, tell all the places that people can find you or get in touch with you.
Absolutely. My website is geetha.krishnan, www.geethakrishnan.com. And you can reach me on my Dynamic Growth with Gratitude. It's a Facebook group on Facebook, as well as 7 Gratitudes Jar. That's another Facebook group which I've started to stay connected with gratitudes. Along with that, Instagram, you can reach me on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, all these social media platforms as Geetha Krishnan Speaks. Dynamic Growth with Gratitude, you can just type Geetha Krishnan and you will find me there. On my website, you can get on my website and get in the mailing list of Dynamic Growth with Gratitude call. I also want to share with all of my listeners here on this beautiful community a free audio call. It's about language of gratitudes, and you can connect with me, also listen to the call and share. It's a beautiful call which talks about gratitude in a synonymous way. So it's really amazing. So do enjoy it. Just send me a message when you listen to this audio, this video.
Yes, we'll be posting this everywhere. So put a comment underneath, and Geetha will private message you, or use the hashtag growth with gratitude, and she'll get in touch with you and let you have access to that call, because gratitude can just grow yourself and your business. So I highly encourage you to take advantage of listening to that call and to connect with Geetha and find out if she's going to be doing one of her gratitude walks in your area. I've not had the pleasure of doing that, but as soon as it is in one of the areas where I will be, we'll join you on that walk. I'll make sure that I wear my comfortable walking shoes, because I've watched your Facebook Lives. You've got a 30-day challenge going on for yourself, right?
Yes, I did have. I finished it, and very beautifully with all the glitters around. I finished my 30-day challenge, Facebook Live. I did it every day in spite of the snow. And yeah, it was a 3-in-1 challenge. Shall I share a little more about that, Ellen? Do we have time?
Yes, we have time.
Absolutely. So it's a 3-in-1 challenge, which I did, where I was running and walking, alternating between the 2 days for the 30 days continuously for more than 8 miles. So it started off with 5 miles and then continued beyond 8 miles up to 10 miles every day, in spite of whatever the weather may be, the rain or shine. It was especially when there was the storm.
Mm-hmm. One of the winter storms came through and you were there anyway.
Yes, I had no idea, And then I still went on at 20 degrees Fahrenheit weather with so much snow and ice on the roads. I was still running, and I did all the shoot and photographs with wind whizzing over my face, holding the camera for the Facebook Live. So that was one wonderful experience, but it taught me a lot. It taught me to focus, and how grateful I am for that experience. In spite of that snow, I did that. But that gave me so much learning about myself, about the confidence that I have and I can do, the can-do attitude, the focus and the fortitude that I could build. And along with that, there were so many other things going on, your work and various other aspects of life, but you still could manage it. So that was huge learning for me. And I definitely something that I wanted to share was this quote which Zig Ziglar said. So somebody told him that people often say motivation doesn't last, right? People often say that, but what Zig Ziglar said that well, neither does bathing. That is why we recommend it every day.
Yes.
Exactly. So we need to keep motivating ourselves time and again.
Yeah. There is no silver bullet, and as with everything. And something that I wanted to finish up on here with the call and the Facebook Live is a great segue, because you did your gratitude walks. All that 30-day challenge was through some online marketing. And
yes.
So all the ways that you are using online marketing to market yourself with your gratitude business. Can you share some of the things that you are using? And then tell me what you feel like is the one that you enjoy the most when you're marketing online.
In fact, I'll tell you what, when I started off, I was never a technical person or a technical geek. But then now I'm turning into a technical geek, because I'm using all these platforms, the social media, right from Twitter to Instagram, and sharing. And this all started with my Dynamic Growth with Gratitude global call. So promoting it on Facebook, on LinkedIn, every platform that you can name it, Snapchat, and everywhere. I learned so much, and I learned so much from Ellen. Mm-hmm. She's been a strong, undaunted support. I love to say that, because that's something that you find in very few people. And Ellen has been there. Whenever I have a doubt, I go to her or the community and just post a message, and I receive a reply just in a couple of minutes, or even latest by, if she needs to look back, she goes and she looks back and she gets back to me right then and there. So that's the kind of support you build, and it has helped me so much to learn. Watching her videos, I've learned so much. I'm working on my website. It's a continuous process, isn't it? It's always and so many things are evolving. Right now, we were planning for the Facebook Live.
Yes.
There are so many things that are evolving, and we don't want to get out. So it really helps us to understand and know. So something that you want to put yourself out there. So learning and knowing it. Maybe tomorrow you can always hire somebody to do that. Mm-hmm. But then still knowing it really gives you that the confidence that, okay, if there's some problem, we can take care of it.
Yes.
So that kind of a confidence is what I've built doing all these different first, initially, I may not have, I did the Facebook Live for the first time. I was like, what, how am I going to do that? And it was during a live event. I just asked somebody to shoot the live event, and bang on, I'm on Facebook Live. So,
Yes.
so,
It,
so I was speaking at the event. Yeah, exactly. So it just gives you an opportunity to experiment and just be yourself. That's the most important thing.
I think that you have it in a nutshell right there. On social media and on online marketing, you have to be yourself and be the face of your business. Whether you're a small business, a medium-sized business, you have that advantage over the big guys that you can be more personal, more people oriented. And so getting out there, and I'm so happy that I've helped you. I know Geetha took advantage of a December for $1 special that I did last month. And so she has joined the community, and she's watching the videos and posting questions in the secret Facebook group, and finding that you don't have to be frustrated or overwhelmed, because there is somebody out there who can say, oh, wait a second, I've tried that before, try this, or get the other done, and to make you realize, okay, I can now speak that language. And there
Absolutely.
are some, it's no longer Greek to me.
Yeah, it's my story all the way, because I started off as, it's how am I going to do that? Even looking at the laptop, it was like, oh, what if I do something wrong?
Mm-hmm.
And then now I'm doing technical support for so many of my colleagues and friends. So way to go, isn't it, Ellen? Thank you.
It is. From the first discussion that we had to now, and hopefully you'll keep growing and keep being part of what we're doing.
Absolutely.
So, well, this has been a fabulous call. I thank you for joining me. I'm sorry that we didn't get to actually present it live, but we'll have it on there, and we're going to reschedule and do a live conversation so people can ask questions when Absolutely. We're doing that. So I've got to figure out what was wrong with the internet today. I think it was the internet and not necessarily on my end. So that may be sometimes you just can't control, which is another thing with online marketing. There are times when there are just forces outside of your control, and you go with it.
And we still
make it real, and still figured it. Still figured out how to get it on.
Absolutely. And when things are not under your control, we don't need to worry about it. So.
That's right. The world is bigger than we are. So one more time, Geetha, tell people how to find you.
Yes. You can reach me at geethakrishnan.com and sign in for my Dynamic Growth with Gratitude free global call, so you'll receive information for it. You can also reach me at Dynamic Growth with Gratitude page, as well as my Facebook group, Facebook, LinkedIn, Geetha Krishnan Speaks, and even on Instagram, Geetha Krishnan Gratitude Speaks. Looking forward to see you all.
Yes, well, thank you. And if you want information about Ellen McDowell, if this is the first time that you caught there, it is ellenmcdowell.com. And I have the online marketing GPS, ellenmcdowell.com/OMG. If online marketing makes you go OMG, then get on there and come see me. This is it for this recording, and we'll catch you online.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a great day.
Bye, everybody.